Hi, my name is Jerry Molnar, and I'm a rowing instructor from Chico, California. And I'll be doing rowing instruction at In Motion Fitness in Chico. And I'd like to bring rowing to the masses because I think it's a great exercise. It's a great total body exercise. It gives you strength and aerobic. It gives you pretty much all of everything in one exercise. My favorite machine to use is the Concept 2 indoor rower. So I'm going to be going over a little bit about how to use that machine and how to set it up. And we're also going to be covering some techniques, proper rowing techniques. Okay, so let's get started. This is the Concept 2 Model D rower. This is one of their latest rowers. This one's equipped with their standard PM3 with the option of the wireless PM4 that allows for wireless racing between different rowers. And this rower actually comes apart in two pieces very easily for convenient storage and transportation. And the way that we do that is we grab this little handle here, flip it up, break the two pieces apart, and as you can see, they very easily come apart. And to put them back together again, there's a little hook in the front of the monorail. It goes into the metal bar right there. Slip the two pieces back together, snap the handle back down, and we're back together again. So to set up the rower, you want to set up the monitor so that it moves back and forth and tilts. Set it up so that it's about at your eye level. And moving over to the damper, this damper adjusts how much air comes into this flywheel here, and it adjusts the resistance setting. It goes from a high of 10 to a low of 1. It doesn't directly give you resistance. It actually influences your resistance dependent on how fast you pull the handle. At the high damper setting of 10, you're going to experience a high resistance at a slow handle speed, and the lower numbers down here near the bottom between 1 and 4, you're going to experience a high resistance at a fast handle speed. We recommend for most people new to rowing that you put the damper between 3 and 5. This will give you the smoothest rowing action, allow you to row for a longer period of time, and give you the best feel. And it also will not load you up real high in the arms and shoulders at the beginning of the rowing stroke. So the handle right now is in the storage position near the front of the flywheel. So to start, we want to bring it down to the starting hook, and then next we want to adjust the flex foot positions, and this is going to adjust the height of your feet on these footboards, and ideally you want to adjust the height of these so that this foot strap comes across about the ball of your foot. And to move these up and down, just pull this flat forward, grab the bottom of the foot strap, move it up and down, and there's little holes where you can move them. And you want to set it so that it comes across right about at the ball of your foot. And this will allow you to come forward at the catch fully and allow you to rise your heel a little bit. You want to be able to flex that foot forward. Okay, next we're going to do some slow motion rowing using just the upper body. This is frequently done as a warm-up exercise to get going. So to do arms and back only, push the arms straight out, body follows, and then pull back with the back. Go back and forth. We're not doing anything with the legs at this point. Just arms and body. Keep the wrists flat. Keep the forearms parallel to the floor. Now we're going to start adding in a little bit of the seat slide. We'll start off with a quarter slide. Arms go out first, knees come up just a little bit. Pull back with the back. It's the quarter slide. Now we're going to slide a little bit further into a half slide. A little bit further up on the monorail. Arms out first. And we're going to progress to a three-quarter slide. Knees bent up a little bit more. Keep the head level. Shoulders down. Relax. Now we're going to go to the complete rowing stroke. Seat all the way forward until the shins are about vertical with the floor. Now, there's actually four portions of the rowing stroke. There's the catch at the beginning, the drive or the push where you're actually producing the power, and the recovery where the handle finishes at the lower part of the chest with a slight layback at the 1:30 or 1 o'clock position of about 15 or 20 degrees. And then a nice easy recovery. Arms go out first, body follows, then knees last, coming back up to your starting position at the catch. At the catch at the beginning, it's very important. Try to keep an erect posture, head up, but shoulders down, relaxed, arms straight out in front of you. Fingers wrapped loosely around the handle. Shins should be perpendicular to the floor. Allow your heels to lift up, flexing at the ball of the foot. The catch. Proceeding into the drive, just push straight back with the legs, keeping the arms straight out in front of you. Handle at about the same level. And when the knees are almost straight, you can begin breaking the back. And then lastly, accelerate the handle in towards your abdomen to the finish at the layback, where your back is at about 15 to 20 degrees. Forearms parallel to the floor, wrists flat. And you don't want the handle up too high up here near the neck. You don't want it down here too low at the lower part of the abdomen. It should be at the lower chest. Now in the recovery, first thing you want to do, handle goes straight out in front of you, body following, then knees come up last, slowly coming down the rail to the catch, your starting position again. Now some of the common things, common errors too, the most common ones that we see that people do is pulling the arms in too early, which looks kind of like this. And you lose a lot of the power in your legs. In the rowing stroke, you want most of your power to come from your legs, and you're losing a lot of that by pulling too early on the handle. Plus, you lose a lot of the timing and smoothness of the stroke when you pull too early. So you want your arms to be straight out through the drive, and when the knees are almost straight, then start breaking the body, then the arms come in last. Another real common habit that's hard to break is on the recovery. The knees will come up too early, the handle will crash into the knees, or you'll be forced to lift the handle up over the knees. This wastes a lot of energy because you have to lift the handle up over the knees like so. And also breaks up the smoothness and efficiency of the stroke. So to correct that, you want to make sure that that handle goes out straight out over the knees first and the body following before the knees come up last.